Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's video. Today's video is going to be starting of something, and it is going to be a road to 2000 elo. Yes, I am not actually 2000 and I'm below that, but still, it's okay. We're gonna start the journey here. We're gonna play about 4 to 5 games, 4 to 6 games maybe, sometimes. As you can see, this is not my original account. I played in this before, and I made a new account that I've been using in the last 2 videos because I just made 2 videos. And I tried to name my account Daybreak Chess, but there was already somebody named their account Daybreak Chess, so yeah. We just gotta deal with this. And anyways, and the time control is going to be rapid. And also you might notice something different, the music that's going on in the background. Yeah, I think I posted a poll about whether you want music or not. Let's see. All right, we're gonna start. We're about 500. That's not my original rating whatsoever. Anyways, let's see what our opponent plays. Okay, our opponent might get aborted. Alright. Okay, he plays the Dutch defense. I don't actually know how to play the Dutch defense, so I'm just gonna play c4. I've never faced the Dutch defense before. Yeah, probably that's why. Oh, that is... I know for a fact that's not how you're supposed to play the Dutch defense. Whoa. Okay, we're just gonna develop like a normal person. Alright. See what our opponent plays here? Yeah, well, see, when you moved your F and H pawns, you weaken the G5 square. So my knight can get there and get in somehow. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, let's ask our opponent whether do you know Daybreak Chess. I like to do these things. Let's oops, spelled YouTube wrong. Wait, I didn't spell it correct. YouTube there. Our opponent's still thinking. Interesting. Alright, we asked, we sent a chat. Oh, no. This is not how you're supposed to play the Dutch defense. Play like this. You are just weakening your position too much. I already think I can go like bishop g5, but let's just develop our knight. Knights before bishops. Always a good rule. Sometimes you have to develop bishops, but it is what it is, you know. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, our opponent's thinking for a long time, which is what you're supposed to do in the rapid games. And in most of the games, I'm gonna be down on time. Anyways, our opponent plays knight to f6. Okay, I can play I don't know, bishop f4, bishop g5. Everything looks good. Alright, let's see what our opponent plays here. Hopefully the mic is good. Hopefully I'm talking over the music that's running on the background. Hopefully that's fine. Okay, let's see what we're doing. Knight g5. Knight g4. Oops. Told that wrong. Okay, I always like to kick out this knight because I don't want it to do any damage to my position. Even I can just play e3 too, and then bishop d3, and then queen c2, short castle, and go for an attack over here or over here. But I just like to kick out this knight, and it's also an improving move basically. That's what I call it. Our opponent has 2 choices: knight f6, knight h6. Personally, I prefer knight f6 because it supports for the center, and if knight h6 is not completely losing like immediately. Like I can't punish this like immediately. Like how my opponent play it, like weakening their king. Like if I can get to this pawn, these pawns are definitely gonna fall. The f5 and the h5 pawn. Okay, knight f6. That's what I expected. Okay, now I'm gonna play. I can play knight e5 immediately, or e3 just to develop our bishop. I'm just gonna go and finish all these games as fast as possible, and also I want to be instructional. You know, all right. Our opponent still hasn't answered the message. I don't even think he accepted our chat request. We'll see. That's okay. Rook G8. Okay. Now I can play E3, Bishop D3, or G3, Bishop G2, Queen C2, Queen D2, B3. I have a lot of options. I don't want to take this knight because you usually don't want to give up a bishop for a knight. So we're just gonna play like, I don't know. We're just gonna play E3, okay? We're just like playing like a Queen's Gambit basically. Except our opponent played like in a weird pyramid setup. No, this might be theory. I'm not sure. This could be theory. We're about 5 minutes in. I think more than 5 minutes in. Alright, let's see what our opponent plays. Hopefully, I think I made a poll in YouTube. I don't know whether I already said this or not, but I think I made a poll in YouTube. Whether you guys want me to play music. Let's see if we get any answers in our homepage, in our like YouTube community. Let's see. All right, let's see what our opponent plays. We're waiting for our opponent. E6. Okay, reasonable. Wait, you blocking your bishop? So yeah, I think our opponent is going to go this way. Our opponent's also a platinum member, a premium member of chess.com. Alright, we can play f4. No, f4 looks bad. f3 looks good. Bishop d3, bishop e2. Queen b3 to prepare like d4. A d5. I can play d5 immediately. There's just a lot of good options. Okay, we're gonna play f3, preparing e4. Destabilizing d4, but we're gonna get into the position and this knight can't move. And what are all these pieces doing? They're just like trying to defend everything. This queen is defending this knight, this rook is defending this pawn, and this knight can't move. These pieces haven't developed yet. The king is still in the center, so I'm gonna try to open up the center. I think genuinely, my opponent's king is weaker than mine. Let's see what our opponent plays. Our opponent's thinking like for a long time. You should play a classical game if you're thinking for this much time. Anyways, let's see where d6. Not a bad move. I don't hate that move. Now it relieves pressure over here, but that blocks in your bishop, and that blocks in this bishop. This bishop can't get out whatsoever. Okay, we can go to well, I guess there's only one option to go here. And we're gonna play e4 on the next move, and our opponent can't actually take, first of all, because it's defended, and also the knight is pinned. Alright. Okay. Our opponent's still thinking. Usually I'll be down on time in these kind of things, but he's down on time, which is, I've never seen that before. He's down on time like by a lot. Oh, a5. You gotta play in the center. You gotta develop the pieces, bro. Okay, now it's just gonna get e4, and What? A5? That might be the best move. The computers like to play like A5, H5 all the time. That might be the best move. If you play like D5, I'll threaten E5. No, but I guess you could take. No, then I'll go to F2 or C5. If I go to C5, go to C5, he takes, I take, and I attack this pawn and I attack that knight in that position. Don't I do that? Yeah. Yeah, I'm winning. Yeah, I'm also threatening to go E5 anyway, so okay, I'm just gonna take it, and I have a good center. And you should probably play Bishop E7 at this point, prevent any like sort of attacks, because I have E5 coming in. E5 takes, and who's gonna defend that knight? The knight can't be defended. All right, let's see what our opponent plays. Okay, E5, nice. Well, although I'm not really sure. No, knight E5 doesn't work because takes, queen takes, rook takes, and the knight can just move out of the way, like to H7 or E7, D7, because the queen isn't there anymore. It got traded off. Alright, we can play like D5, or we can just take and win a pawn. That looks natural. Okay, let's just take. We're weakening this pawn, but we're gonna try to play like knight F3 and then E5. The whole game you have to play Bishop E7 at some point. Like you can't just. Okay, I'm gonna take a free pawn. He can take my queen. I don't have to take with the king. Remember, you can take with the rook. So your rook gets into the open file and gets into the game. Okay, I'm not sure whether that's a threat. I don't think that's a threat. You can't actually take because I'm threatening E5 now. Wait, can you? Is there like a mate somehow? Like this just looks so absurd that black is still even holding. This game, I think, okay, it's only been 15 moves. It just looks like long because our opponent and I are taking a long time. Especially our opponent. Right, let's see where our opponent plays here. Although, I think like Queen D4 is even better than E5. No, I guess there's Bishop G7. But then there's E5. Yeah, anything's winning basically. Yeah, let's see what our opponent plays. We're waiting. My original rating is above 500. Yeah, I'm gonna also try to upload videos every single day. Like literally. Okay, that's. Whoa. Bishop F5 is actually, I think, a good move. Because I can't take because of the pin over here. But I can push the pawn, which is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna win the knight. Yeah. And wait, I'm not even threatening the knight. Whoa. Because I'm pinned. I gotta play Bishop E2 and then take the knight. Oh. Okay. Okay, our opponent's creating some counterplay, but it's 10+0. You don't get any bonus time, and our opponent's running severely low on time. I'm pretty sure I can just play Bishop E2, and I'm still threatening to take the knight, and you still can't move the knight because of the pin. Queen B4. Queen trying to get there, but I just take. Do not take the bishop because he can play there, and you have to block with the knight or move the king. We're about 14 to 15 minutes in. Okay, our opponent's below a minute. Okay, I think that's just okay. Oh, that's just a free bishop. I'll take that. Okay, these 500 people are not that good. I just realized. Okay, I can play 90. Oh wait, I can't play 95 because of the pin. The pins are so annoying today. Haha. Very funny. Yeah, we are in a castle and that 95 is coming. You can take the pawn, but our knight is defended now, so I can play like any move. Rook b1 looks good. Wait, whoa, my bishop has to go this way now. Oh, that's not very good. Queen b2, he's threatening the knight too, so I can't take this pawn because the knight is also defend. Oh, wait, I might be in trouble. No, wait, I'm just up 2 pieces though. He can't possibly win with 20 seconds and I'm up 2 pieces. It's not gonna happen. But as I get into the higher levels, we're definitely gonna have to put in some effort. These people are kind of easy. Queen b6, okay. Knight d, and that protects me. Okay, our opponent's. Okay, our first win. Let's go, yes sir. And also, chess.com has changed your like things like in the left side. Okay. Okay. We're the same rating as our opponent. Interesting. I'm gonna show you guys something. The England Gambit. Let's see if our opponent knows the England Gambit. Okay, so he takes the pawn. You play knight c6. Most likely move, he's gonna play knight f3 or bishop f4 or f4. I've seen in some cases, but that just weakens your. Oh, I've never seen that move in my life. What is knight h3? Wait, did he like mouse slip or something? He accidentally like clicked it, and he was about to click it here, and oh my gosh. Okay, I'll take a free pawn. Whoa. I don't think this opponent knows what they're doing. And just play like knight f6. Well, I guess there's queen d4, but now we're gonna kick out the bishop. What? What was all that about? Okay. Usually don't trade the bishop for the knight unless you have a reason. There's no reason in this point, at this case. Because it just helps my queen double up, basically. It only helps me, not you. Not the opponent, so. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. Now we're about to play d5 and bishop e6, bishop c5, and castle, and like launch an attack over here. Okay, that just hangs a knight. Okay, free knight. I mean, I'll take it. See, I gotta finish these people as soon as I can, because I'm not even sure whether I can cover 5 games in like 50 minutes or 40 minutes. Okay, that just hangs another knight. Sorry, I was a little bit late on that. Okay, that hangs another pawn with check. Now you gotta block. There's no other illegal moves. Yup. And now I can play wait, bishop b4 c3, bishop takes, pawn takes, and do I win the rook? No. Wait, is there knight e3 at the end? No. Well, I guess I'll just double up and I'll threaten like, I don't know, knight c4 and a queen f2. And also, by the way, if you're wondering why can't the bishop take, because of the pin. Oops, because of the pin. Yeah, I'm threatening knight c4 and queen f2 is checkmate. Okay, the painfulest way should I do it? I'm gonna offer a draw and then checkmate our opponent. The most painful way, I'm sorry. Okay, Ken Luck, I don't know how you spell your name. Sorry about that if I spelled it wrong. But that's the brutalist way to do it. Alright, we covered 2 games. Nice. Alright, we have white in this game. We can play, I'm gonna play e4. I think I played d4 last time. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. Okay. We're gonna play e4 though. Okay. If you can put 2 pawns in the center, it's always going to be the best move most of the times. So I'm putting 2 pawns in the center, but you gotta be a little bit careful about not losing your center pawns because of the bishops that might come over here or the bishop that might come and pin you. Gotta be really careful on that. Anyways, our opponent's playing terribly. This is not what you're supposed to do. This is a good example of how you're not supposed to play. You're not supposed to put 2 pawns like this, and you made it like a fianchetto for the bishop, and you still haven't moved it yet, and you just blocked your own bishop. You could have played it like g4 and even traded it maybe. But okay, I'll just develop, I guess. Knight c3. We can play play c3, avoid like anything, and also defend the pawn. Now we're gonna play like you can play several things. Bishop d3, bishop c4, or knight d2. We're just gonna put the bishops like this behind the pawns. I really like this position. Plays better than my opponent. I think my opponent's definitely in a worse position. Alright, now we are gonna start an attack. I'm gonna demonstrate how to start an attack, hopefully. Hopefully I don't lose by getting checkmated somehow. I don't know how, but it happens. It happens to all of us. Okay, now we play b4, a4, b5, a5, b6. And we just open up that whole side of the board. We open up the queen side. Okay, our opponent plays right into it. Now we can play a4, and we're threatening b5 with a tempo on the knight, and we can take this pawn. And after they take, I don't even have to take. Okay, b5, and now they have to move the knight. Let's see where they move it. Okay, or they can take the pawn. You have to go to b8. Only move to survive. Have to go to b8. In which case I can. Oh no. Is there queen a4? Wait. Is there queen a4? King b. Whoa. Is there queen a4? Queen a4 bishop. Wait. No way. No. I'm just gonna keep it simple. Okay. I'm not gonna make this like hard. Yeah, the only move here was knight b8 to protect mate and also not lose the knight. But our opponent played knight a7 and blundered the knight. Alright, let's see what our opponent plays. Yeah, that's checkmate, by the way. If some of you are wondering, rook a8 is checkmate, literally. Okay. That c6 is trying to get the pawn taken, but I can play b6. Look at this move. I'm still threatening checkmate. Wait, how are you gonna stop checkmate? Wait, I don't think you can. Oh wait, there's sad. I thought you couldn't stop checkmate, but okay, now queen a1. How are you gonna stop checkmate now? Wait, I don't think you can stop checkmate. Rook a8. Should I pre-move it? I'm scared. Rook a8. Let's pre-move it, okay? Let's just do it. That's checkmate. How are you gonna stop it? You can't stop checkmate. That's checkmate. Yes, sir. Wait. Was there a way to defend checkmate? Was there a way? No, it was just mate in one. There was no way to defend checkmate. Oh my gosh, that is so. Can we analyze that game real quick? Yeah. Okay. So it was a normal game. Our opponent did not play this correctly. He shouldn't have played like this, okay? You're not supposed to play like this. And I just got a good development, good center space, and we're about to develop this knight, which is what I did. And we play b4. Was b4 the best move? Yes. Yeah, see? We need to start an attack. That's what we're supposed to do. And our opponent played right into it. Yeah, you should not play a6 because I can play a4 and you have to move the knight. After a6 was after a4 was moving the knight was not one of the best moves, sadly. I would just go back and just defend yourself. But our opponent played like knight f6, which is a good move, great move. But b5's coming in and he took the pawn bravely, and he had to go knight b8. Knight b8 was the only move that survived, or like b6 to get out of the checkmate. And he went knight a7 and rook a7. He went king b8. No, he did not went king b8. He went c6. Sorry about that. And I went queen a1, and that was checkmate. And no, oh my gosh, I played b6. Excuse me. I'm saying the words terribly. Bishop e8 is the only move that gives, yeah, and play queen a1. No, king b8 and queen a1, and nobody is gonna stop me, and that is exactly what happened. Nice game, nice game, nice game, good game, good game. Neon s2. All right, let's play another one. All right. Our opponent we're having. Should I play another England? No, I'm gonna show you different openings. Just I can play another England gambit. Okay. Okay. Let's see what our opponent plays. Scoring variation. Interesting. Okay. E3. That blocks in your bishop, but it's not completely losing. Play bishop f5. G4. G4 is interesting. I'm just gonna take the pawn. I don't care at this point. I don't care about the gambits that they play. I don't think that's even a gambit. No, I might have played this wrong. Yeah. Well. It happens. Okay, are you gonna take? You can play knight f3 at the end. Very lucky that you don't lose the rook immediately after you take, but you don't have to take. You have to play knight f3 or you lose. Oh! No. Okay, our opponent just resigned. Yeah, you are not supposed to play it like that. D4, D5. This was knight C3 is not, no. Don't put, see, when you put the D pawn, so when you're, here. So when you're white with, if you play D4, do not put this knight in front of the C pawn, okay? I really recommend that. Or you can play like the Queen's Gambit or the London, like this. Okay, or like, I don't know. I don't really know. No, I don't think there's any other choice. But you're supposed to play with C4. Your only asset was like the C pawn. If you play the D pawn, you need the C pawn. But if you put the knight in front of it, it's gonna be bad. And I play knight f6, which is exactly what I did to protect the pawn, overprotect the pawn. He played e3, which just blocks in your bishop. It's not completely losing, but it's kind of losing. I played bishop f5, normal move. And he played g4. I don't know what g4 was. F3, and I should have went to h5 apparently. I don't know why, to probably keep the pressure. But, okay, e4. And I just took, and you had to play knight f3 to protect the rook, but like you're gonna lose. Like, you're gonna lose something. You can't protect everything. Like knight c6, and you're gonna lose a pawn. How are you gonna defend a pawn? Like bishop e3 maybe? Then I guess there's knight b4. Yeah, you can't defend everything. And bishop f5, e4, it takes, and you play bishop g2. I don't know why. Why did you play bishop g2? I could just take and win it. Was that like on an accident, sir? Okay, I feel bad for that guy. Okay, last game. Or should I play another one? I'm not sure. Alright, d4 again. These people like to play d4. Okay, we're gonna play knight f6. e3 is not how you're supposed to play. And now we're just like playing basically symmetrical queen's pawn game. This is the Kali system, I think. Not sure. It's like where you block in the bishop, but except you play like London. That's what I think it is, but I'm not really sure. Okay. We're about 30 minutes in. I think we're more than 30 minutes in. Yeah, we are. We're more. Okay, that's not a good move. No. Don't give checks like this where the bishop can be just like slapped away with pawns. You can trade the bishops here, but I'm gonna play bishop g6 trying to get double pawns but open up my rook. So whenever if like the king castles over here, there's gonna be a big attack coming in. Alright, let's see what our opponent plays. Okay. Wait, I forgot to ask the last few people do you watch Daybreak Chess? Here, let me ask this guy real quick. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. We can play bishop e5, but there's just f3. So we can play e6. Oops. Play e6, bishop d6, then knight d7. Actually, I'm gonna play knight d7. I don't care about losing this bishop because I opened up my rook. Usually bishops are better than knights because they have a much more like vision than the knights. I think that's just losing. I can take this bishop and create double pawns, but that helps e4, which I really don't like. But I can take, and after he takes, I can take here. No, let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? I can just take right here, okay? It's no big deal, but I want him to take though. Okay, let's just play let's play I'm not really sure what to play. Let's play bishop e4, okay? This is like a challenging move. Like if you want to take, you can take. Oh my god, I just hung mate. What did I just do? Is he gonna find mate? Oh my gosh, that was our first loss. That was crazy. Okay, that was very good. I'm really sorry about that. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. All right, let's go. I think this is gonna be genuinely our last game. I'm really tired. It's late at night. We're gonna play bishop f4. Knight f6, knight f3. Guys, also if you can subscribe, please. I really appreciate that. Anyways, bro, just play fast. Okay, we're playing a London system, by the way. Not really going to be that instructional. Okay, this is not what you're supposed to do though. You don't take and just allow my rook to open up. Yeah, that is what I expected. But knight d2, we can trade, no problems. Our opponent's playing really fast for some reason. c3 looks good. Bishop d3 looks good. We're threatening the pawn, but if I take at the end, I think there's g6, and the king can just walk. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! This guy's getting obliterated for sure. No, I guess I don't have like a good discover attack, unless like he resigns immediately. Let's see. We're just gonna come back where we were in. We're in a long castle and rook h3, rook h1, and who's gonna stop me? Nobody. Because if you play f6 trying to get out here, I play bishop g6. Instructional. Well, I guess you can play f5, but I play 95. Rook h3, rook h1. Rook to h1. Yes. We're getting there. Oh, the king is running. Wait, why is the king running? What? Rook h7, check. Is the king gonna go? Okay, the king comes forward. g4 g5's mate. g4 g5's checkmate. Is he gonna blunder that? g5, I think there's rook rook 1 h6 checkmate. I should be check. Oh my gosh, these people are annoying. These people just don't let me win. Okay, we're gonna open up our queen, and that's checkmate. Let's see if our opponent's smart enough to play king e7. Oh no, please don't play king e7 though, please. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that a lot. I think that's just checkmate. Yes, sir. Little instructional stuff to learn there. I'm pretty sure there should be some. Yeah, yeah, there is some. Okay, so always a good rule of thumb: you can take, or you can double up, or you can slide back, which is what I did. And you're not supposed to take. Okay, you just opened up my rook, and you play 94. Okay, great. You took, which is not very good. You moved it one. You moved the knight 1, 2, 3, and just traded it off for the knight that moved one time. And you play 96. Okay. Bishop d3, and yeah, you just castle right into it. Bishop h7, king h8. I was not even supposed to play this. I could have played this, but was what I did, and our opponent had no clue what they were doing. This is literally the rest of the game. The rest of the game. Look at e4 immediately. I didn't spot that. e5, 95. Queen f4, king e6, and 95, or queen e5. Queen e5, king d7, queen d7, queen d7. Yeah, we're just up a piece. Very good. But instead, or I play g4. Yeah, he played queen d6. I played e4, opening up the door for my queen, and he took the pawn, and that's just checkmate. Alright, that was a great start. Okay. Now I'm tired. Okay. This video is about 40 minutes, and now goodbye.